in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane!
What is up, guys? Kid Critic is back with not a review and definitely not a trailer reaction. He is back with a pretty special video. And look, Kid Critic is a big Star Wars fan, and when he found out that there was a Star Wars land coming at D23 a few years back, he is pretty excited, as were a bunch of fans were. And obviously it opened back in May, and he finally had the opportunity to finally go to Galaxy's Edge, and this is a whole video all about Kid Critic's experience at Galaxy's Edge and his overall thoughts of Galaxy's Edge. So with that said, Joker, start this video for us.
And here we go.
Alright, so with all that out of the way, let me take you through my Galaxy's Edge experience at Disneyland. So the first thing I did there was to go to the Cantina, where you have to make reservations a few weeks prior and they go fast. So the first thing I did was to go to the Cantina, and it was awesome. It looked absolutely brilliant, and the thing that I really enjoyed about Galaxy's Edge, and was probably my favorite part about it, was literally every inch of Galaxy's Edge had something special about it, because the design of it was just so detailed and it looked brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So the Cantina, same thing. You always had DJ Rex over there pulling out the jams, and it was just tons of fun. I ended up getting the blue milk, and I know some people aren't the biggest fan of it. While it doesn't taste very much like milk, it has more of a mango-y tropical flavor. I kind of enjoyed it. Comes with a little cookie on top. Obviously you need a little sweetness in your life, and it was pretty great. So yeah, I really like the blue milk. It's not great, but I really enjoyed it, and the Cantina was just tons of fun, very immersive. Really loved it. So right after the Cantina, I then went to Smuggler's Run, because you gotta go on Smuggler's Run if you're at Galaxy's Edge. And the Millennium Falcon looked absolutely breathtaking. I mean, I started crying. It looked fantastic. I never thought I'd ever see a Millennium Falcon in real life, and I did, and it was awesome. So then you go on Smuggler's Run, or I went on Smuggler's Run. I don't know if you went on Smuggler's Run. Did you go on Smuggler's Run? I don't know. So I went on Smuggler's Run, and it was a really cool simulator. And if you guys don't know how it works, you're either the engineer or the pilot or the gunner. I ended up being the engineer. I mean, being that engineer, you know, it's cool. You can basically just lay back, press a couple buttons, and you get to embrace the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Smuggler's Run experience, while the pilot and gunner are over there sweating, just don't know what to do, while, you know, just chilling there in the back with the other engineer. But anyways, it was a really fun simulator. So I think the cool thing about Smuggler's Run is that you're not always successful. Like, if your group sucks and just absolutely fails at everything, at all their tasks, then you're most likely going to fail the mission. But if your group does really good, you're most likely going to be successful. So I think that's really cool about the ride, and I think it was awesome. I mean, you just embrace that you're in the Millennium Falcon, and it was just tons of fun. So after that ride, I went to go explore the rest of Galaxy's Edge, went through a couple stores, but I did pick up something, and that something was a magnificent, beautiful Sith Holocron. If you guys do not know what a Sith Holocron is, I mean, there's also a Jedi Holocron, but I gotta get the Sith Holocron because, you know, Sith rules all. So basically, Holocrons are basically where old Siths or old Jedis basically put their teachings in here. They're basically textbooks. They're textbooks, but in a holographic form, I guess you can say. And it's really cool. It is really cool. And depending on which kyber crystal you get, which does cost more, whatever, but you also could get a kyber crystal. And there's a white one, there's a yellow one, and I believe there's a magenta one. I got the white one, and depending on which kyber crystal you get, all determines what Sith or Jedi you're gonna get. And I think I got a pretty cool Sith, if you ask me. So I turned on this bad boy, and let's see who speaks here.
If you will not be
Oh,
you will be destroyed.
so obviously that's Emperor Palpatine, one of the greats, you know. So obviously the white one. There you go. So obviously the white one is Palpatine, and it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, even the stores look great. I mean, the store that I ended up getting the Sith Holocron looked fantastic. It just was mind-blowing. I mean, I saw like a Mandalorian helmet just sitting there. That was awesome. You just see so many little Star Wars Easter eggs that just makes you just jump and give you like nerd chills, and it was amazing. So I did pick up something else, and that is a wonderful Star Wars Land Galaxy's Edge Coca-Cola bottle. And as you can see, it's kind of like a grenade. You know, that's pretty cool. It has like the Star Wars lettering thing, you know, I don't know what it says, but it probably says Coca-Cola. So that's really cool that this thing I'm probably going to sell this for $100 on eBay. So make sure to look out for that. And it's just tons of fun. And another one of the best things of Galaxy's Edge is how immersive it is. I mean, even the employees, they know that this is Star Wars. This isn't Earth. This is Star Wars. I mean, they don't even go by dollars. They go by credits. I was wearing this Cantina hat, and one of the employees was like, what Cantina is that? I don't believe it's from this planet, but I mean, like, what planet are you from? Now, obviously, Kid Critical was like, well, it's classified, you know, I can't let these, you know, First Order stormtroopers find out where I am. But anyways, the employees were absolutely fantastic there. And again, the design of Galaxy's Edge, wonderful. Very immersive, tons of fun if you're a big Star Wars fan, or even if you're not a Star Wars fan at all, I'm sure you'll really enjoy it. But however, I do have one problem with Galaxy's Edge. You guys ready? And that is, there's not a lot to do at Galaxy's Edge. I mean, yes, you have Smuggler's Run. Yes, you're about to have that Age of Resistance ride open in January, but as of right now, there's not much to do because you have Smuggler's Run, you have the shops to walk around, you can walk around all of Galaxy's Edge, and yes, it's amazing to see, but basically mostly everything you can do there, you have to pay for, and it's not like it's cheap. I mean, those lightsabers cost $200 to make, which is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I mean, to get into that Cantina, you have to order drinks, which does make sense. It does make sense. But, I mean, almost everything you have to do there, you have to pay for. And if you guys have been to Disneyland, there's the Tomorrowland, there's Frontierland, there's Fantasyland, and there's more stuff to do in Tomorrowland or Adventureland and all those little sections of Disneyland than there is in Galaxy's Edge. Like, if you compare Galaxy's Edge to, let's say, Harry Potter Land in Orlando, there's way more stuff to do in Harry Potter Land because you have so many rides. And yes, I know Harry Potter Land is older in Orlando, but even when it first opened, there was just so much to do. Even at the Harry Potter Land and Universal Studios Hollywood, I think there's a little bit more stuff to do there. So maybe after a while, they'll add more stuff to do at Galaxy's Edge that hopefully you don't have to pay for. And if you do have to pay for, hopefully it's not $200. And I hope they do. And while I did really enjoy Galaxy's Edge, again, for it's just so immersive, the detail was brilliant, and you really felt the force there, I guess you can say, and Smuggler's Run was just tons of fun. I just don't think there's a whole lot to do there. So if you're expecting to spend a whole day at Galaxy's Edge, I don't think so. I mean, maybe a half day, I'd say, because, I mean, if you're a super Star Wars fan, you'd probably spend a half day, but if you're like a normal human being, probably an hour. Like, you go ride Smuggler's Run, walk around, okay, I'm done, let's go ride Space Mountain, you know? Again, really enjoyed Galaxy's Edge, very immersive. The detail in every little inch of it was absolutely fantastic. Smuggler's Run, tons of fun, and they sell tons of cool things there as well. But again, they cost a pretty penny. So with that said, tell me down in the comment section below, have you been to Galaxy's Edge and what did you think of it? Or have you not been to Galaxy's Edge, but how excited are you to go sometime in the near future? And with that said, don't forget to like and subscribe because that is very important. In every single Kid Critic video, look out for the next video or review. And peace.